have a confession to make. I cannot achieve this balance that everyone talks about. I saw this clip from Stephen Bartlett talking about how he drank a couple of glasses of wine and he was fucked for the next 3 days. And honestly, I relate to that. I can totally get it. And what I've come to understand is I cannot achieve this balance that a lot of people can achieve. I am very ADHD. My brain is constantly looking for stimulus, and so it does negatively impact me. And what we have to understand is every person on this planet is impacted by things differently. And for me, as someone who suffers with combined ADHD, my dopamine and norepinephrine is naturally less regulated. So I actually have never been able to achieve balance when it comes to having a drink or having ultra processed food, smoking weed, all these types of things. Social media, for example, I have struggled massively to try and find this balance. And because I've heard it so much of like, find balance and create a routine around it and structure and things like that, I've been like, is something wrong with me? Like, is something fundamentally wrong with me? But the reality is we have to understand that some people, especially if you struggle with ADHD, you are going to have to take more extreme approaches to better your mental health, because the reality of that is your dopamine very much drives your motivation and your norepinephrine very much drives your attention, your focus. So if you are consuming or absorbing all of these things that absolutely zap both of those hormones, you are going to feel the downfall of them quite intensely. And people that don't struggle with this aren't really going to understand. But I've come to realize that I can't do the balance. I have always wondered why I become so addictive to things very fucking quickly. And I've always felt so frustrated in myself. And I think the answer to this is there's no grey middle. There is just black or white. You either have it or you don't. And I know that's not always what people want to hear, but I'm going to trial it and I'm going to see how I go, because I am sick of having the negative impacts on my work and how I feel and the fulfillment. Because the reality is, you have to make these decisions in life of whether they are actually creating the person you want to be or they're actually holding it back. And I know myself, when I am productive, when I'm living my purposeful life, I am a better person. I am a better partner. I'm a better friend. I'm just a better human being to be around. And that for me takes priority over the short bursts of excitement and joy that these substances give me.